This is the VOA Special English Agriculture Report. Mulch is a material spread over soil. It protects against wind and rain damage. It can also limit weed growth. Finding the material for organic mulch can be easy. Small pieces of tree bark or cut up leaves can be used. Some people use grass cutting or newspaper. Others use inorganic materials as sheared rubbers from tires. Mulch is important to home gardens but also to farms. Farmers may keep the remains of maize or other crops on the top of the soil. The crop waste creates mulch. This practice is called conservation tillage. Organic mulch protect but also improve the condition of the soil. It provides nutrients for plants. It also provides a good environment for airborne and other helpful organisms in the soil. As the mulch breaks down, it provides materials that keep the soil getting hard. This improves the growth of roots and increase the movement of water through the soil. Mulch also provides the ability of the soil to hold moisture. Experts generally suggest laying mulch to depth about 10 centimeters. If finer materials are used, such as cut grass, the depth should be 2.5 to 7.5 centimeters. The same is true if the compost is used for mulch. Too much mulch can be restrict oxygen and water to flow the soil and harm roots. Also, do not build up around the base of tree or plants like a volcano. This could lead to disease or insect damage. Some gardens use leaf mulch, fine particles of leaves, instead of good mulch around the trees, especially young trees. Leaf mulch can also be used in flower beds. Mulching is one of the best things people can do for their gardens. It helps the soil from getting dry, so reduces the need of watering. It also limits temperature and changes the soil. Mulch farms are barrier between the soil and the earth. As a result, mulched soil will be cooler in the summertime and in the winter may be not freezing as deeply areas without mulch. Mulch can be added late in autumn to help moderate the effects of the winter. The best time is after the ground has frozen, but before the coldest weather arrives. Spread mulch before the ground has frozen may, may attract animals for searching warm places to spend the winter. And that's the VOA Special Agriculture. This is the VOA Special English Agriculture Report. Growers around the world are using new methods to grow grapes to make wine. These include natural and organic methods to control harmful insects and weed instead of using chemicals. Now, a winery in Canada has imported a natural way to control its grape wines. The Featherstone Winery is in southern Ontario. It has 8 hectares of perfect growth of grape vines. The vines, like other plants, needs to be pruned every year. In general, dead or living part of the plant need to be removed to improve the shape or growth of the plant. Pruning grapevines must be done very carefully. Only A target area of leaves is removed from the lower part of the vine to help the grapes grow better. But Featherstone Winery, no man or machine, does do the pruning. Instead, the job is done by 40 cute little woolly lambs. David Johnson owns the wine yard. He said he learned about using lambs while he was visiting wineries in New Zealand. Mr. Johnson said that young lambs are perfectly designed to do the job. They eat the grape leaves on the lower part of the vine, but they are not tall enough to reach the grapes. They are only weigh about 22 kilos, so they do not beat down the soil, and their waste makes good organic fertilizer. In addition, using lambs costs less than hiring workers to prune vines for 7 weeks in summer, and then when the pruning is done, the lambs, well, you might not want to know this part. They become lamb chops, tasty ones, said David Johnson. He said he has a difficult time finding enough lamb to do the job. There's about 50 million lamb in New Zealand, but there are not nearly as many in Ontario. Also, even organic pesticides are harmful to lambs, and the lambs must be supervised. They do not prune too much. David Johnson said the lambs carry out his environmental ideas about farming. He said lambs are lovely and peaceful, and he liked having them in his vineyard. People visiting the vineyard also enjoy watching the lambs to do their job, and that's the VOA English Special Agriculture